Since Repair Clinic encourages you to perform this repair safely, a warning icon will appear when you should use caution.
Whether your repair is simple or complex, you'll be more successful if you break the procedure down into steps, making it more manageable. I'll take you through this part replacement repair one step at a time. To replace the rear drum support roller in your LG dryer, you will need a Phillips screwdriver or drill driver with a Phillips bit, zip ties, a utility knife, ratchet, a 14mm socket with extension, and needle nose pliers. Before you attempt this, be sure to turn off the power to the appliance. Pull the dryer away from the wall. Unthread the 5 screws to remove the bracket. Slide the lid and lift it off to remove from the dryer. Unthread the 2 screws holding the control panel. Pry the 3 tabs, then pull back and lift up to free the control panel. Unplug the wire harness from the display PCB assembly. Unplug the LED light. Unplug the door switch. Use needle nose pliers to remove the routing clip from the bulkhead. Unthread the 2 screws on the lower half of the panel. Unthread the 3 screws on the top half of the dryer panel. Be sure to support the panel while unthreading the 3 screws that secure the top of the dryer panel. Now lift and remove the front panel. Unplug the moisture sensor harness. Remove the 2 screws holding the cross brace. Remove the 4 screws holding the bulkhead. Lift the bulkhead up and out of its slots and set it aside. Depress the pulley to release the tension on the belt and unthread the belt from the pulley and motor shaft. Remove the drum from the frame. Note the orientation of the wires on the element and unplug the blue and yellow wires from the block terminal. Now unplug the red and white wires from the thermostat. Unthread the 2 screws from the element. Lift up the element and twist clockwise to remove. Now remove the heat shield on the back of the appliance. Unthread the 2 screws to remove the guard. Use a zip tie to secure the steam generator to the frame. Use the needle nose pliers to remove the 3 retaining clips. Unthread the 7 screws on the frame. Lift out the rear drum support. And set it on a flat surface. Use the ratchet to hold the roller shaft while loosening the nut. To install the new rear drum support roller, set the washer on the shaft and insert it through the drum support. Thread the nut on the other side. Reinstall the 3 retaining clips. Rest the support on the 2 ears in the frame. Rethread the 7 screws on the back. Cut the zip tie and secure the steam generator to the rear support. Place the guard over the tub and secure with the 2 screws. Reinstall the heat shield. Place the element onto the tab and insert it into the duct. Then seat the front. Rethread the 2 screws into the element. Plug in the red and white wires. Now plug in the blue and yellow wires. Set the drum in the frame. Place the dryer belt rib side down along the outside of the drum and looping it around the tension pulley and motor shaft in a zigzag formation. Rotate the drum to help align the belt. Insert the bulkhead into its slots. And rethread the 4 screws to secure it. Plug in the moisture sensor. Now reinstall the cross brace and rethread the 2 screws. Insert the panel in the 2 slots at the bottom of the appliance. Now rethread the 3 screws on the top half of the panel. Rethread the 2 screws on the bottom half of the panel. Plug in the LED light. Plug in the door switch. Reinsert the routing clip. Plug the wire harness back into the PCB assembly. Insert the control panel into its grooves and push forward to snap in place. Then rethread the 2 screws that hold it in place. Place the lid on the dryer and push forward to secure. Rethread the 5 screws to reinstall the bracket. Push the dryer back into place. Turn the power supply back on, and your dryer should be ready for use.